Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live, where we get to give you all the hottest and top trending topics, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. What do we have happening here? We're seeing this breaking news. All provinces have endorsed ED 2030 in Bulawayo at the ZANU PF annual conference. Now the question is, what happens next following this? All provinces have endorsed ED 2030. This is what happened there in Matabeleland. That will be Midlands province there endorsing ED 2030.
Thank you, Midlands, thank you.
And we can see President Endorse Mnangagwa's sons there on the front line. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your name, so I can give you my shout out. Enough respect to everybody who's tuning in to TV7 Live right about now. Right about now. Yeah. Those are some scenes coming there from the Bulawayo ZANU PF annual conference. What other scenes do we have there? Let's go on there and find out.
Thank you very much, Matabele North Province. Thank you, Matabele.
Oh, here the cameraman tried to zoom in at the stage there, the high table. So the image is out of focus there, but we can hear the crowds cheering. Now, this issue of endorsing is a very tricky issue. Why is it a tricky issue? Some people have to be endorsing just to be seen as supportive. Some have to be endorsing just to be seen as supportive. So things like that do happen. One can endorse just to be seen as supportive, as we are seeing happening here. I'm not suggesting that is what is happening there, but it is a possibility. Big up to Priscilla Mangwende. Good morning there, watching us live. It is a possibility. What would you do? If it is your political party, then you are at a scenario like this, what would you do? One question would be, were these provinces are making these slogans on their own, or they were being called to make the slogans there? But the whole house is sharing in song ED 2030. 2030 belongs to ED. We are seeing every province by province, one after the other, chanting ED 2030. Are they doing this on their own? Or it's a routine call? Big up to Hardy, ZW, they're watching us live. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right about now. So we will be back to that to see what other media houses are saying about this. Then we see President ED's motorcade there causing a stir. Mercedes-Benz V-Class and top of the range Isuzu cars with the blue LEDs there at the ZANU PF People's Conference. Who do we see there in attendance? We see none other than Fiza Philip Chiwenga there in attendance.
We are to unveil under the presidential program NTS1 passive housing, affordable housing to say the least. and that will be unveiled. Groundbreaking to take place next week. Thereafter, shall be launched by the president, and you get more details regarding how you can access it. We want everyone to have a shelter above their heads, and so this is a program that is under the auspices of His Excellency, the First Secretary of ZANU PF.
Let me just try and narrate there. The audio is hardly audible.
We are at the ZANU PF conference here. We are to unveil under the presidential program NTS1.
We are at the ZANU PF conference to unveil a program under the president's program NDS1.
Massive housing,
Massive housing, affordable housing for everyone.
affordable housing, to say the least. And that will be unveiled.
That will be unveiled anytime soon. So he's speaking on his own business also there.
Take place next week. Thereafter, shall be launched by the president, and you get more details regarding how you can access it. We want everyone to have a shelter above their heads, and so this is a program that is under the auspices of His Excellency, the First Secretary of ZANU PF. We are at the ZANU PF conference here in Bulawayo. We are members of the Central Committee in this section, so I trust that you know what I mean. A lot of people at the moment.
We want everyone to have a house. Where it is ZANU PF. We are members of the Central Committee.
This program is unveiled. You are going to go for it and take cover under a better shelter, under the auspices of freedom of property holders. Thank you so much.
That is none other than Philip Chiwenga there from the ZANU PF People's Conference. Philip Chiwenga, original Gushungo there, speaking. Now, what do we have on this in the press? What is the press saying about the happenings of Bulawayo? Let me take you there right about now. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your name, so I can give you my shout out. Enough respect. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Yeah. All right. We see the cover page. The cover page today's news day. It reads, ED 2030 slogan spoils. ED 2030 slogan spoils ZANU PF water. Let me just open it full screen. ED 2030 slogan spoils ZANU PF in Daba. What do they have in there? In Daba. What I saw come on the news day. Let's find out inside what they got to say here. Enough respect, everybody who's watching us. So as we be moving to the story, we're just gonna be going through again some headlines in the press today. All right, this is it. What is being said here about the ZANU PF in Daba? Let's find out quickly. This would read, the controversial bid by a section of the ruling party to push President Emmerson Mnangagwa to extend his constitutional 2 terms in office threatened to spoil the ZANU PF conference in Bulawayo as some provinces defied a directive to avoid long slogans by the party leadership, including delegates from the provinces. ZANU PF Secretary for Administration Obet Mpofu advised the provincial chairman to do a one up and one down in what was construed as a measure to stop the ED 2030 chance in vain, while other leaders, including ZANU PF Bulawayo Provincial Chairperson Chairman Jabulan Sibanda, Zimbabwe National Liberation War Veterans Chairman Sifas Nube, and other affiliates avoided the slogan. Mashonaland Central Provincial Chairman Kazembe Kazembe opened the floodgates with the slogan. So it is Kazembe Kazembe who would begin making the slogan there. Now, the provincial chairman for Mashingo, Midlands and Manicaland led a raucous set of delegates who followed their slogan with songs calling for Mnangagwa's term extension. It was revealed early this week that the party leadership had dismissed the slogan as unofficial, hence the muted responses to it before the three chairmen and their delegates exploded into a frenzy after the slogans. Notable was Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, who seemingly ignored the slogans when it was chanted, although he was participating enthusiastically in other activities. As fate could have it, Chiwenga's speech was blighted by malfunctioning and technical glitches, with a poor sound system disrupting his address, prompting murmurs of frustration from the audience. So this is the scene where we would see VP Chiwenga make his speech for about 2 minutes. The PA system is not functioning well. Barely audible. Then we can hear the crowd from the audience there. Listen again. They're saying ask Kutaurisa. Ask. So a situation like that would happen when the gain of the mic is very, very low. So they would have to bring another mic. I'm just going to put the gain of this mic down. So mic would peak when the gain is on low. I'm same distance from the mic. So it's not the volume but the gain. I have to increase the gain to make it peak more sound like this. When the gain is low, even if I hit on the mic there, it will make some sound. But when I be speaking, you can't hear me well. Enough respect to Mavis Katsande. And then I bring it up again. Now, then somebody would have to bring another microphone to the stage. I'm just going to fast forward. Then we see this guy bring in another microphone there. Anyways, let's continue where we did left off. Now, as fate could have it, Chiwenga's speech was blighted by malfunctioning technical glitches, with a poor sound system disrupting his address, prompting murmurs of frustration from the audience. In his address, Mnangagwa berated party districts with defective membership records. I am aware that some districts' chaotic records of members are deliberate and preferred by those holding party positions to gain favor or advantage over others. Party structures are critical for a strong foundation of the revolution. We should guard against infiltration into the structures and ensure they are preserved. Mnangagwa, however, indicated that the membership was growing, especially in Bulawayo province, but cautioned the party against complacency. The party should not relax. Greater linkages and business networks across all sectors of the economy, including among entrepreneurs, the youth, the women, must rank high on the party's work. In line with Article 2, Section 8 and 9 of the amended Constitution, I challenge this 21st National People's Conference to reaffirm our commitment to the party's constitution. This binds all members and must be respected, adhered to, and fulfilled by all of us. Apologies there, Magetsanga, and so had to do a switch on alternative power source. Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live right now. Big up to Francis Chimombe, Marvis Katsande. Apologies there, ZW, Magetsanga, and watching us live right about now as we do what? As we continue. Yeah, enough respect. Everybody's watching us live right about now. Enough respect, everybody who is watching us live right about now. To those watching us live, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to TVCN Live if you have not yet already done so that you never miss enough of videos, because we make videos each and every day. Yeah. Big up. All right. So as we continue, are we seeing this one here coming from the news day? All right. What do them have to say here? They say ED 2030 slogan spoils ZANU PF in Daba. As we continue with it, in Daba, Vadaro Wakomanawa in there in Daba. All right, loading one more time once again. Enough respect, everybody. So we can get the full picture of what happened there at the ZANU PF People's Conference. Then we see President ED being quoted here, right, talking about unity within the party. Then, ending his message, ED would then say, no one will be allowed to derail the party's people-centered character. Ultimately, us, the people, must always defend the party. The controversy surrounding the slogans agitating for a term extension from Mnangagwa blighted subsequent meetings held during the week. Mnangagwa himself has used different platforms in and outside Zimbabwe to advise people that he was a constitutionalist and would go to rest after his 2 terms. Then we see ZANU PF national spokesperson Christopher Muchango also confirmed that the issue came up during the Central Committee meeting at the party's headquarters in Harare during a press briefing on Wednesday. The issue was triggered by a report by party's national commissar Minyala Zimachacha, who reported gross indiscipline within the party structures. The Central Committee reportedly debated the issue for more than 2 hours as members demanded answers on the matter. So this is what we are finding out here. Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right about now. Big up. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat that I can get CNMs so I can give you my shout out there. Big up to Francis Chimombe there watching us live. Then coming from the Zim Papers Herald, we see this from the Zim Papers Herald. They would write, ZANU PF receives unwavering solidarity. That is according to the Zim Papers Herald. I'm just going to read the first paragraph over there. Many foreign and local organizations rallied behind ZANU PF National Annual People's Conference yesterday, reaffirming their unwavering support for the Revolutionary Party. In its solidarity message, the Communist Party of China, CPC, commended ZANU PF for championing development that has uplifted the masses. All right, we're seeing that from the Zim Papers Herald. Then again, we see this one. Fashion Politics Unite at ZANU PF conference. When a group of female delegates glided their way into Hall 4 of Zimbabwe International Exhibition Center, one might been forgiven for assuming the immaculate dressed ladies clad in outfits tailored from fabric of different shades of colors that depict the national flag were about to walk into a fashion show. That's how one other article would begin there. Anyways, enough respect to everybody who was watching us live right about now. Big up there. That was it for now. With that, I'm going to sign out. Big up to Simbisa Makwarimba, Francis Chimombe there. Enough respect. To those who just joining us, I'm just going to leave you with this scene. We see all provinces endorsing ED 2030. Now the question is, following this, what happens next? This is Midland. Then we see President Endorse Mnangagwa's two sons there in the front line.